Coach said that kind of views you as competing for that starting job. Can you talk about what you feel like your camp has been so far and how you've progressed since last year?
I feel like camp been pretty good so far. Going out, just executing at a high level, knowing and doing my job at a high level, gaining trust from the coaches and the QB. And as far as this year going, I feel like I got more confidence. I'm in the playbook more, so I know what I do when I go out there.
What's been the difference? I mean, it's like a light bulb come off out there. It seems like from off-season workouts to now, it's like night and day.
Yeah, just the grind, man. Like I said, a lot of late nights, early morning. I'm up at the crib in the playbook. Like I said, just gaining trust is the main thing. And then like I know I'm good. I know what I can do out there. So it's just staying consistent.
Shaq, what have you learned from Rashard Higgins? I know he said yesterday you two kind of form a tight bond. What have you learned from him?
I learned a lot. Rashard going into his 7th year. He telling me little tips on how to study in the playbook and stuff like that. We talk about releases and stuff. And far as just in my route, what to do with my hands and stuff. Like if a DB get their hands on me.
Shi, what's the biggest thing you learned from last year, taking it into this season?
As far as just staying on top of my body is the main thing. Making sure I'm healthy, because if you're in the tub, you can't make the club. So that's the main thing. And then once again, just the playbook, just knowing the ins and out of it.
How much did what happened in the offseason with the charges against you impact your mindset coming into this?
That's ongoing right now, so no comment on that.
Did that kind of like eye opener that hey, my career could be over in a flash if something goes wrong? Or I mean,
no comment.
Were you concerned, Shi, potentially though that you might get cut as a result of that?
No comment. It's ongoing.
As a 6th-round guy, Shi, do you feel like that there's kind of, I don't want to say pressure, but that it's kind of like time for you to do what you're doing this camp and kind of rise and grab one of these spots?
Yeah, I could say that, but like being a 6th round doesn't mean anything, honestly. You could be a 1st round and still be gone. So, I mean, I don't think about that. Like I said, I know what I can do. So I just need to buy in a little bit more, be more consistent, and that's what I'm doing.
When you saw several guys kind of all at once at that receiver position get injured, and they weren't all season ending, but they were out, especially last week in New England. Did you kind of see that as an opportunity?
I mean, not really, because like I don't want none of my guys getting hurt. I wish they was all out there. And I mean, if they are all out there, it just make me work harder for try to get that starting spot.
And to be clear, I wasn't suggesting you wanted anyone to get hurt.
Yeah,
but
gotcha.
Just increase reps.
Yeah.
And were you able to seize that opportunity?
Definitely, yeah. Just more reps for the guys that wasn't injured, the guys that was going, and I just took full opportunity of it.
Shi, how's your work in the return game been going? What do you think you can add to this roster if they ask you to do that?
I feel like it's been going good. I feel like I can add some. We got Dre, a veteran. I'm learning tips from him. He's been helpful, so I feel like I can help us in the return game.
Shi, you feel like you could be a starter in this league at receiver?
Definitely.
How come?
Like I said, back to like I know what I can do. I can make the plays. It's just staying consistent and earning trust from the quarterback and the coaches.
What's your mentality when you line up in the slot on the offense? Like, what do you want to bring to that position?
To be in the slot, you got to be a dog. Like you got to bring it, especially like going across the middle. You got to be prepared for hits from linebackers and stuff like that. So, yeah, you got to bring it. You got to have heart.
What gives you the heart and confidence to do that?
I mean, I always had it. My dad kind of helped me with it, but I always had it in me. So.
what the whole receiver corps right now? Do you feel like you've kind of blown past some guys that with what you've done here the last few weeks, in particular, and it just what's been different the last 2 weeks more than even the first two? Because it seems even that's that's taking it up a notch?
I mean, I really don't know. I really don't know how to answer that question because I leave that up to the coaches where to put me at and where I'm at on the depth chart. Like I said, I'm just going out there, doing my thing, competing at the high level, and that's it really.
He said he felt like you were just a slot guy when you first came in, and now he feels like he can move you all around and use you all over the place. So.
Yeah, that just go back to just being in the playbook, knowing the playbook.
Shai, how much different is this offense from last year?
I feel it's a big difference, honestly. For me, learning it, I feel like it's easier for me than last year. Maybe because I was a first-year guy and just getting into things, but I feel like it's easier for me, and I feel like it's more explosive.
Was there any part of you that, when there was the change in coordinator, that it kind of put everyone on even footing with a clean slate?
Yeah, like that was my mindset. Like everybody at zero now, so let's go. Yeah.
So is there anybody out in the league that has played in the league that you've talked to? I was wondering, like Steve Smith or somebody like that you've talked to that's maybe helped you with your game and adjusting in the NFL. Anybody?
Yeah, like Steve Smith. Yeah, I got his number. We done met up outside the building before and stuff like that. Talk about ball, talk about life, talk about plans down the road. But as far as on the field, yeah, he helped me out. We was in New England. We was talking just about me using my hands more during my routes. Same thing, kind of with his same conversation. So.
How's your impression of what you saw of Baker Mayfield before he became a teammate to what he is now changed?
To be honest, like I didn't really watch him like that when he wasn't my teammate, but I knew he had it in him just as far as like coming out of college and stuff. I remember some of the stuff he did, so I knew he had that dog mentality in him, and I know he want to win.
Who was it that encouraged you to get in touch with Steve? How did that come about, I should say?
My agent. My agent got up with him, put us in a group chat, and we just took off from there.
Has it been what's been a positive experience with them?
Just like I said, just taking little tips from him. 'Cause obviously, he was a great receiver, so just learning little things from him.
Were you a Panthers guy growing up?
Yeah, actually, my dad was a Panther fan, so we went to camps and stuff in Wofford. Like I was down there. I got pictures with Cam and stuff like that. So yeah, like I've been a fan, Carolina guy. So.
Would your dad come here for games?
He didn't really make it to a lot of games before I got here, but he was a big fan. Yeah.
How far did y'all live from Wofford?
25 minutes. Yeah, so pretty close.
How many practices would you say you probably went to?
Maybe like 5.
You get Cam's autograph?
I think I did. I don't know where it's at now, but I think I did. Yeah.
What was that like last year when he was here?
Just full of energy. A guy that you want to be around. A winner, competitor.
What was it like for you? Did you show him like a photo you took with him as a kid? Or?
Nah, I didn't. I'm here with him now. I'm playing with him, so nah, not really.
Was he different from what you saw as a fan to what you saw as a teammate?
No, not really. Like when I was a fan, I used to come to the practice. Like he was full of energy then, so like I knew what kind of guy he was already.
What was his nickname for you?
For me, Superman.
What did he call you?
What did he call me? I don't think he had one for me.
Sean, Matt said that he trusts you as a kick returner, but that you're still working to get comfortable as a punt returner. How close do you think you are to being comfortable as a punt returner?
I feel like I'm pretty close. Just like I said, learning some tips from Dre. He's a great punt returner, all-pro punt returner. So I feel like I'm fairly close.